Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today's video is an anti-aging posture workout. And this becomes very important as we start to age. We all start to kind of come forward, especially with technology. We are always looking down, forward. So this is becoming more of a problem. Our shoulders round, and we know and have always known that someone who stands taller, shoulders back, appears younger. So this is why it is the anti-aging secret. If you can keep mindful of your posture, work from a place of your shoulders back, and be mindful of not too much of this forward work, you will shave off quite a few years of how you appear. So this is so important, and it's important for everybody. So this workout's just going to open us up and work on that posture. Also, we'll be working our core. This is great if you've done it. If you can do it consistently, it will help you and force you to be mindful of pulling those abdominals in, pulling back your shoulders, having your head properly aligned over your spine. So let's do it. All you need is a mat. I am also suggesting and recommending, if you have a scarf, a TheraBand will work, a belt will work. That will be great. We're going to do some opening work. If you don't have those, please still join me. But yes, let's get right to it. Come to a folded leg position. If this is not comfortable, you can open your legs further. You could even sit with your legs out, whatever is comfortable for you today. And we're going to just work with some rotational work. So I want you to draw your arms up, inhaling. And as you exhale, draw your arms down and rotate to the right. And inhale up and rotate to the left. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the right. A few more, working at your own pace. Just getting some gentle rotation in the spine. And this is a good time to just become mindful and use your breath to do so. Couple more here to each side. Now come to the left and stay here for a moment. Have your head looking towards your left and feel that stretch in the spine, gentle, and just breathe into it. And already being mindful of the shoulders back, the neck soft, and let's inhale. And come to the right side, looking towards your right. Really feel that rotation in the spine. You feel it in the waist, in the neck, shoulders down, drawing down your back. And another breath here. And come forward. And now you can stay seated or you can come to your knees. And let's just take your hands and draw back. Clasp your hands behind and take a nice stretch, opening the shoulders. If you can't clasp your hand, that's okay. Anything you can do, even a finger, even if you just can only place your hands on your lower back, that's okay. Just so you open up those shoulders and get a nice stretch. Keep the neck up, not crank back too far, but just up. And breathe. Feel your chest and your neck and your heart opening. And another breath. And release down. Now I want you to go ahead and take that scarf or the TheraBand, whatever you have. I'm going to be up on my knees. Again, you can stay seated if that's more conducive for you today. Hold the scarf or the TheraBand, whatever you have, at a good distance, a little more than probably shoulder distance apart. You will need to adjust it, so everybody's different. But for now, we're just going to start with the scarf in front of us, palms facing back. And we're just going to breathe here, inhaling as we draw up. And then just bring your arms and the band a little bit back and over your head, keeping the shoulders down, and breathe. Take a breath, and then draw your arms down, coming back towards the beginning. Inhaling again, draw the arms back, just a little open here. Have the chin being towards more just the ceiling, and draw down, exhaling. And inhaling, and maybe go a little bit further, and exhaling. Inhaling, and draw the really back, really open. Feel the stretch under your arm, across your chest, and exhale. One more time. And open. Now, if you want to open up your hands a little further distance on the scarf or the belt, and just see if you can draw your hands all the way around and down. Stopping right here, any place that feels good, just stop and breathe into it, and come down all the way back. And then let's do it again, up, reverse the direction, all the way up, keeping the shoulders down, and soft and relaxed. Try not to tense up or draw your shoulders up, and then up. Inhaling, come all the way around, open the heart, open the chest, open the neck. Exhaling down. And again, slow and controlled. And bring it forward. Excellent job. I hope already you feel open. We're going to set this to the side. We will be using it again. And I want you to come feet in front of you, seated with our legs out in front. And we're going to just take a nice, gentle, just to counteract what we're opening toward the top. We want to open the bottom. You can have a micro bend in your knees. Feet can be flexed. And you, again, keep that micro bend in the knees. We're just going to take a hamstring stretch. So just take a breath at the top here. And you want to reach and over your legs, drawing towards your toes, but that may not be where you're at today. Just wherever you can, hands down, hands just gently on the shins. And again, you can straighten your legs if you have the flexibility. If not, just keep them bent. Just a little micro bend. You want to feel like you're drawing and bending at the waist, keeping the back as straight as you can. And release and just breathe here. Drawing your head down if that feels nice. Inhaling through the nose, out the mouth, or you can inhale and exhale with the mouth closed, whatever feels right for you right now. Maybe try and, if your knees are bent, straighten them out just a little bit. One more breath. And let's come up. Now I want you to stay in this position, feet flexed. We're going to go into a spine stretch forward. If you're familiar with Pilates, if you're not, that's okay. I'm going to show you how to do this. So You want to keep those legs about a V is the distance between. And you're going to have your arms straight out in front. This is very important here. You want to keep those shoulders very down, drawing down your back, lengthening the spine. So sitting as tall as you can. Imagine you're being pulled up by a string towards the ceiling, and it's just pulling you up. And keep those arms straight out in front of you, palms down. And all we're going to do is we're going to inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to start to draw back as we're leaning over a ball, pulling the navel back towards spine and leaning forward again, as far as you can go. Whatever way, you can still kind of bend, a little micro bend in the knees, and hold here. Inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to draw back, pulling that navel back towards spine, and then drawing up straight again, as if that string is pulling you towards the ceiling to where your head is the last to come aligned with your spine. And again, inhale and exhale, drawing that navel back towards spine, rounding over, reach. Take a breath here. And as you exhale, same thing, draw it back. That string pulling you up. This is helping you to articulate that spine and help you with your posture. Inhale again. And as we exhale, drawing that navel back, reaching forward, holding, take a breath. And as you exhale, and hold one more. Inhale and exhale, back, round, reach. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and then exhale, draw back up. Remember that string is pulling you up, shoulders down, and release. Great job, excellent. That is a wonderful exercise for your spine. Shake out your legs, take a breath, relax the shoulders, shake out your knees. Then we're going to go straight into our roll-ups. So, again, same position, feet out in front of you. And this time we're going to put our legs together. We're going to squeeze them together, engage those glute muscles, and squeeze the legs together. Point the toes. We're going to be here. And we're going to just draw back down. Same idea, drawing the navel back towards the spine. Come down, slow and controlled. Chest drops to chin. Chin drops to chest. And slowly, slowly, arms until they go all the way behind. Take a stretch here, really stretch out. Toes and fingers in opposition, pulling, stretching. And then I want you to inhale. And then as you exhale, draw up, pulling that navel to spine. Use those abdominals. Come forward. Take a stretch. Back up. Same position. And draw it back down. Slow and controlled. Slow and controlled. You are working all of your abdominals, especially those deep transverse abdominals. Reach. And up and down. And inhale. And up. And drawing over. Coming up and down. C curling. Navel to spine. Arms all the way overhead. Inhale and exhale. Come up. We've got 5 more. Keeping those legs engaged and squeezing together. And exhale. You've got this. 2 more. Slow and controlled. You might be inching up on your mat, coming forward. That's okay. That's how it goes with the roll up and up and release. Great job. Relax. That's another great articulation for the spine and wonderful for our posture. Shake it out. We are going to turn over on our bellies. Lie down on your belly. You guys can see me here. And you're going to lay down, have your hands on top of one another. Let's place our forehead on the hands and just relax here for a moment. Maybe shimmy out the hips. Breathing. Take a couple breaths. You're doing a great job. And we're going to move right into our Pilates swimming. So we're going to take a little swim. So I want you to be looking down right on the ground in front of, on your mat. So looking down, your head's going to be raised, but don't crank it back too much. So then we're going to draw up our right arm and left leg. And in swimming, we're just going to be alternating leg and arm. I'll count you to an inhale of 5 and an exhale of 5. So ready, begin with your right hand extended and your left leg. We're just about to start to swim. We're going to inhale and then exhale. And then as you inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little quicker swim. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Keep going. And release. Great job. Take it back to a child's pose. Take a breath. We're going to come forward. We're going to do one more set of those. You've got and then one more set. So arms straight out here. Take a stretch if you need it. Draw up that right arm and left leg. And remember, we're going to switch. Ready, begin. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Back, take a child's pose. Catch your breath. Take a breath. I'm catching my breath. It's hard to count as well as do it. Whew. Then I want you to come back to your belly and draw it down. Take a moment here. Shimmy out the hips if you need to again. Now we're going to do our double leg kicks. So we're going to be in the same position, but our arms are going to be behind us, resting on our lower back. You can clasp your hands like we were doing earlier. You still want the fronts of your shoulders to touch the mat, unless you have breasts like myself. They may not touch the floor. Your hands, you want to really squeeze the glutes and engage the legs. Keep them drawn together. Keep the back long and lengthened. You're going to draw up your legs and we're going to beat. Kick, 2, 3. Kick our heels against our butt 3 times. And as we do so, we're going to draw up and then release down. And as we come down, place your head to the opposite direction. So this is your beginning place. I'm going to start so I can face you. Take a breath. Draw up your legs, squeezing those together. And you're going to beat your legs with your heels towards your butt 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And as you come down, you want to draw up, pulling back, lengthening the spine, and then come down and go to the other side. 1, 2, 3. And come down. 1, 2, 3. Up. Inhale if you can, and exhale, and then come down. Opposite. 2, 3. And exhale. And draw down. 1, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Or inhale and exhale. Come down. 1, 2, 3. Like a fish's tail, you want to kick your feet. 2, 3. This is really helping to have the strength to pull back those shoulders. One more. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale if you can, and draw down. Whew. Release. Those are really tough, but they are so good for our posture. They help strengthen our back. They're working your abdominals, and they are pulling everything open. Take a breath here. You have done a great job. Now I want you to come back to your belly. We're going to do some swan push-ups. So have your hands, palms down, flat on the mat, lined up with your chest. And have your legs engaged and your tops of your feet grounded into the mat. And we're just going to lift here, inhaling and exhaling, keeping those elbows close to your side. Inhaling, just rise up, open the shoulders, open the neck, and exhale down. Inhale and exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4. You've got this. 3, 2, and 1. You've got this. Hold and release. Great job. And if you can push all the way up, go ahead and do so. Feel that nice stretch. Take a breath. Hold here if you can. And release. Great job. Now we're going to come back to a seated. Take a child's pose just for a moment. Take a breath. And come to a seated position. You can either be on your butt or you can drop on your knees again. Yes, we are going to take that scarf. We are going to see how much more open we feel doing this exercise. So again, you can be on your knees or not. So I want you to hold the TheraBand or the band, whatever it is, scarf, a little bit distance more than shoulders. And I want you to come all the way up and go all the way around. You will see how much more open you feel. And draw it down. Inhale and open the heart. Ready to receive, ready to stay open. And again, forward. Just keep breathing at your own pace. Feel that stretch. I know I feel more open. I hope you do too. Take this stretch every day, and you will notice you will notice a difference. I promise. And just one more. Open and release. Let me know how you did. I would love to hear it. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you feel open and relaxed as well. And I hope I will see you soon.